What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bogota, Colombia, a city that has a whopping population of over 11 million. In today's video, we're gonna be dabbling with some local food, checking out some of the most popular tourist destinations here in the city, and more importantly, I'm gonna be letting you know if Bogota, Colombia is worth visiting in 2021, or should you just cancel your trip and check out this beautiful city on a later date. Enough with the intro, let's dive on into the vlog. So we're gonna be kicking off this trip here in Bogota, here in La Candelaria, which is one of the most popular touristic areas. Now, this trip to Colombia is gonna be extremely special because my brother is here, my younger brother is here on his very first trip outside of the United States, and man, it's gonna be wild. Last night when we first arrived, we took a bunch of tequila shots, had a bunch of local beers, and it was an incredible time. I'm also here with Itamar. Say what's up, yo.
What's up, yo?
Who would have thought that we would have been in Colombia right now when we met in Serbia last year? Life is crazy, bro.
Nobody, man.
So right now we're about to head over and start this video off right with some nice traditional Colombian food. And then I'm gonna get to showing you guys around La Candelaria, one of my favorite areas here in Bogota. The first thing you're going to notice right off the bat here in La Candelaria is all of the street art and the beautiful pastel colors that lie on all of the buildings. There's also so many different cafes and just small little hip bars. Really trendy place to be. Right now we're finding ourselves near the Plaza Bolivar, which is the most central area here in this region of Bogota. Now we're actually on the hunt right now for a restaurant called La Puerta Falsa, which is actually very famously known for its Colombian traditional food here in the city, and it first opened its doors in 1816. So not only is it known for its food, but it also has an incredible history that goes along with the amazing food. So I'm super excited. So there's La Puerta Falsa, but it's not the only restaurant located right next to the main cathedral here in Bogota. There's also so many different other restaurants on this main street as well, and they all have their names starting with La Puerta. So not too sure why that is. I'll ask the waiter right now and figure that out. But let's have a seat and try some traditional Colombian food, shall we? Just sat down here at La Puerta Falsa, and I must say the vibe here in the atmosphere is exactly what I was looking for. A bunch of people selling their handmade goods right in front of me, the cathedral to my right, and a nice menu right in front of me. Now, I'm actually thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and try a very traditional soup right now to show you guys called ajiaco. I hope I pronounced that right, but they actually have quite a bit of variety on their menu. They have bebida calientes, hot drinks, they got eggs, they got longaniza, which I'm not exactly too sure what longaniza is, but many options. Now, I am gonna say that the ajiaco does look a bit pricier, but they do specialize in that. So everybody recommended trying the ajiaco. I think it would be wrong to sit down here and not dive into that traditional Colombian beauty of a soup. So right in front of me is my beautiful bowl of ajiaco soup, and man, it looks incredible. They also do throw this big, huge piece of corn inside there, which looks incredible. Man, those pieces of corn are huge. Oh wow, so good. Falls right off of the cob. Incredible. Now the soup itself has more of a gravy style texture, and there is a lot of chicken in here. Let's try this. Absolutely delicious. As I mentioned, it has that gravy consistency, so not really like your average soup. However, I give it a good 10 out of 10. And it's also very hearty. There's potatoes in here, huge chunks of corn. As I mentioned, plenty of chicken, lots of other herbs and spices as well. Now, it also does come with a nice side of rice and this beautiful piece of avocado. Look how massive the avocados are here in Colombia, and they're always so delicious, so good. The avocados here, for some reason, when you pick them up, they're always like ready to eat at the store. Where I live, you gotta pick up an avocado and literally like throw it into the cabinet for a good week before you can bite on into it. But overall, man, this meal is absolutely incredible, and it's gonna give me the energy I need to show you guys this beautiful city. Literally powered through that ajiaco soup. I don't know how I made it that far, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna be eating much else today. Now, the real winner here is this beautiful avocado slice. Man, it's wonderful. And as I mentioned, they're always just so ripe and so soft. Incredible. I just got done asking our waiter, why is this restaurant actually called La Puerta Falsa and all the other restaurants called La Puerta as well? And he was actually saying that all the other restaurants copied this restaurant's name because they seen how well business was going, and it's the most famous here in the city center. So all the other puertas are fake, puertas falsas. This is the real one. Come here, enjoy yourself a nice meal, guys. Now, let's go look for this guy with the ants, shall we?
40.
Okay. ¿A cuánto están los paquetes pequeños?
De 10, 20 y los grandes 40.
Ok. ¿Y tienen como algo beneficio?
Trae mucha proteína la hormiga.
Mucho proteína. Oh, por eso la comen. Ok, dame uno de 10.
Sigan.
¿Sí? Oh, which one? That one? Is that the lucky bag?
The lucky bag.
Alright, let's do it. So that's pretty crazy. The ants, I guess, have a lot of nutritional value. I guess they're very rich in protein. I'm not too convinced. Now, he did warn us, though, that the ants, we have to eat now. We can't take them back with us to our country because they will not allow them. You going first?
Nah, someone else is going first.
You going first?
I'm not gonna try.
Tomorrow, you go first.
It's not kosher.
It's not kosher.
Alright, that's a good excuse. I guess I'll have to be the guinea pig. I'll go first. I'll take one for the team. Yep.
Ready?
Well, here's the moment. I guess. Oh, you dropped one. You dropped the ant. All right, guys. So this is what the ants are looking like. Man, I don't know. I'm not convinced, to be honest. They look, dude. They look weird. They're huge.
They
Like,
don't look like ants. They kind of look like a roach.
like this is. Oh, dude, I'm shaking. This thing's huge, dude.
They look
Like that's
roaches.
how big the ant is. All right.
Ready?
All right. Can I have the sopepti? I don't open it. Open it, please.
How is it? How is it?
It's pretty bad. Hold on, guys.
No.
It's pretty terrible. It has
No.
some sort of seasoning on it, but it doesn't take the fact away that it tastes completely gross. Now your guys' turn. Oh, which one you going for? You better take. Oh, that one has no head. You cheater.
Bro, they're all broken.
Here. There's one right there, a complete one. Oh!
Alright,
Don't drop them.
Here's one. Damn, that one's big though.
Is it spicy?
Where's my Pepsi? I need my Pepsi, bro. Here's this.
Here we go.
I'm gonna take the head off though.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. No, that's cheating.
Nah, there's the
You
whole
can't
thing.
do that.
That's the whole thing. That thing had like a pointer on it.
Comment down below, guys. Is he a cheater
No,
or
look,
not?
Look. It's still a whole ant. Look at how big. That's
Fair,
a pill.
Fair, Chris, fair.
You're next. All right, go.
I'm not.
Eat
I'm
it.
not.
The people are waiting.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
You ready? Oh.
Let it linger though. That aftertaste is. No. Your turn, Ita.
No, no.
Here's the bag.
No. Hey.
You have
They're
to.
salty. They taste like salt.
Okay.
You have to try.
One. Wait.
Bro, just go like that. Handful. It's gonna taste all the same.
But is it healthy?
It's healthy for you.
Tastes salty.
Okay, I will take this. I will take this.
Okay, give me the rest. We're not gonna throw them away. Eat this food.
Okay, I'm not believing I'm gonna try to eat ant.
Go for it.
Mom, love you. I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
Ah, you gotta take another one.
Disgusting.
You gotta take another one.
just do it.
You ain't even chew it, bro.
You've had scorpions before, haven't you? What are you saying? Not bad?
Wow.
So I'll just save these and maybe give them to somebody inside of the hostel. But right now we're just making it to the beautiful Plaza Bolivar. And I mean, look at this place. It's absolutely incredible. So much history has taken place here in this main square. Now there's also people with alpacas absolutely everywhere. And my little brother wants to take a picture with an alpaca. So let's make that happen. Oh, Andrew's dreams coming true. ¿Cuánto cuesta la foto? Yeah.
What's good?
Life-changing experiences happening here, guys. You guys are witnessing it firsthand. So how'd that feel? I've taken a picture with an alpaca before and I know it does something to you.
It was pretty cool.
Great experience.
Yeah.
Look at that smile. You can't hide it. It was amazing.
They're super weird.
They're everywhere too. Look. There's a few out here on the plaza, at least a good 10. But what there is so much of out here are pigeons. They're absolutely everywhere. It's quite funny that alpacas aren't actually for photos. They're for the little kids to ride around on. I'm actually seeing little kids just running around with Colombian sombreros on top of alpacas throughout the entire square. Now there's also people out here selling snacks. They got their snacks in like beautiful square piles, and there are also other people who use the pigeons as business as well. They come, they tell you to put your arms out, they put like some small little like popcorn on top of your hands, and you can take pictures with all of the pigeons. That's not really my cup of tea, but hey, if you're into it, could make for an awesome picture. Now, these buildings around me have a very important, significant value to Bogota and to Colombia as a whole. However, I don't know too much about them because, well, the last time I came here was what, 4 years ago. I took a walking tour and a lot of the stuff just didn't stick with me. So later on today, or tomorrow I should say, we will be taking a walking tour, and I'll come back and tell you guys exactly why each building here is important. Just got done stopping at this small little stand because Itamar has a sweet tooth, and these here are called Oblasts. Now, they're like a small traditional pastry here in Colombia. It's essentially like a thin wafer with a topping on top. Arequipa, which is a very traditional sweet sauce, is what they put on top of these small thin wafers. Now, they actually have all kinds of different toppings as well. You can stick jam on there, cheese, creams, all kinds of things. Wow, it even feels really cool. It feels flimsy, almost like a, I don't know, like a wafer. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my absolute favorite, but it is extremely sweet. This one here has like a cherry jam inside, and arequipa. The arequipa alone is extremely sweet, but I don't think I could have done arequipa just alone inside of here. I think it does need something else to balance it out a bit more, like the jam, but overall still extremely delicious. I like it. Overall, I think the oblea is definitely a nice sweet treat that you should try, although it definitely isn't for me. Is it for you?
Yeah, just like maybe half a smaller one of this.
A smaller portion? What about you?
What?
You like it?
This? For experience.
Yeah, exactly. For the experience. Now, we're actually about to hop into a taxi and make our way over to the Montserrat cable car, where we're gonna embark on a nice journey up the local mountainside here in Bogota. Quick delay before the taxi ride. We just jumped into this small little Colombian bazaar with all kinds of different souvenirs, and I must say, this place is gorgeous. They sell everything from ponchos to magnets to different colorful purses. I'm definitely gonna be buying quite a bit of things to take back with me to the US. Right now, my little brother's actually trying to find himself some small little change purses to take back home. So I think we're gonna spend a few minutes walking around in the bazaar, and then we'll make our way onto the taxi. And as you guys might have expected by now, because you haven't seen her, Gladys has left. She's in Venezuela right now, but I am gonna buy her something because these little earrings here, these little Hello Kitty ones, are so cute, and I know she's gonna love them. So I'm gonna take her 2 sets actually. I'm gonna take her this one, and this one's actually really cute as well. I'm gonna take her these 2. So yeah, Gladys is no longer with me right now at the moment. We are gonna be meeting up in a few weeks. I'm waiting on my Venezuelan visa right now. It's actually one of the hardest visas in the world to get, but I'm working on that right now, which is why I came to Colombia, because I wanted to be somewhat near in case I get a call saying that my visa is ready to get picked up. So that's what's going on right now as far as me and Gladys is concerned. But just picked up 2 beautiful little Hello Kitty earrings. So I just ordered the Uber. It's only 2 minutes away here in Bogota. There are taxis absolutely everywhere, but I always hate having to barter for the price because they never actually let me take the meter price because it's often very, very cheap, and they know that I'm a foreigner. So I just ordered the Uber. The Uber is very cheap. It said it's gonna take 10,000 Colombian pesos, about $3, to make it over to the Montserrat cable car ticket booth. And here's our Uber, guys. Woo! That taxi ride was so enjoyable, man. Looking outside of the windows and seeing the city from the back of a car is incredible. Now, right behind me, is the cable cars. So the ticket booth is actually right there at the bottom. I'm not even sure how much the ticket costs to use the cable car, but I can imagine that the views from there are stunning. Now, first things first, we are gonna pick up some snacks and some waters. Is that what you guys are getting? Snacks, waters, some gums? That way we make sure that we have water while we're up on top of this mountain, because I'm not too sure what's up there. Ticket in hand, it costs 22,000 pesos to take the cable car up the mountain, and man, it looks stunning. So excited. How cool is this? Wow, so you don't actually sit down in this one, you stand up the whole way up. That's insane. I had no idea. I was expecting benches. Let's get on in there. Oh, it even wobbles and moves. All right, guys. Well, there's a lot of people in here, so I want to respect the privacy of others. So I'll play a little B-roll segment of the cable car ride. Yo, that cable car ride was absolutely stunning. Look at the beautiful city of Bogota down underneath that layer of fog. Whew, the air up here is also extremely thin, but man, I had a smile on my face the entire time. That ride was incredible. So once you're up here, you can actually take many different trails down the side of the mountain face back down to the city. We're actually about to do that now, but just take a look at that mountain range. Insane, right? I love how you can see the sun just hit that little peak right there. Just made it down from that cable car ride. I must say, coming back down, it's actually a lot scarier because you go down a lot faster than when you go up. Now, we're actually gonna walk ourselves through this hustling and bustling city over back to our area of La Candelaria, where we're gonna hopefully find ourselves a nice craft brewery shop to show you guys some local craft beers. Because here in Bogota, the beer culture is huge. The craft beer culture has really made an impact in the city. And man, I have to show you guys a bit of this. So they actually have quite a bit of things on the menu here. They actually sell pizzas, French fries, pastries, as well as hamburgers and sandwiches. So we're probably gonna get a bite to eat as well. Now this is the other menu that I'm very excited about here. I'll give Andrew this one because he's hungry. And right now, this is the one we're looking at, guys. They have so many different beers here on tap. Now the BBC, Bogota Beer Company, is extremely famous here in Colombia, and they're found absolutely everywhere. But here in Bogota is where they're from. So it's only right to pay a visit, right, Itamar? So what do you think we should get? A big beer, bro, or a small beer?
Big beer, then we can share all of us.
We're not gonna share a big beer.
No, like a
pitcher of beer.
pitcher of beer and
Okay.
3 glasses, and each person glass.
Okay, now we're talking. I think we can do that. We can share a pitcher. Oh man, 3 ice cold beers just came out. So actually ordering the pitcher was a lot better idea because it was not only cheaper, but we all get to try the same stuff for now. So let's do a cheers, guys. Salud to Colombia. Man, that is beautiful. So we actually went with the BBC lager, the very traditional beer. It was what he recommended, so I figured why not? It's not too heavy, not too light, just the way I like it. Wow, so good.